I'm going to do these as a giant set. You don't have to, you can do straight sets, and I'm going to take 1 minute of rest in between each embedded static and exercise pair. Do the embedded static for 15 seconds, and then take a 20-second rest, and then I will do my whatever the exercise is that I'm supposed to do, and then I will take the rest and then go to the next one. I will continue in that fashion until I have done 3 rounds, and then I will finish up with 10 grid wall walks. Oh, my apple just went on the floor. It's not okay. Pretty dirty floor. So, I'm going to do this progression for the first muscle up. We need the box. And since my box doesn't have sides, I'm just going to use this conveniently available wooden plank. Alright, now, I personally like to eat during my workouts. If you throw up doing that, don't do it. Should be pretty common sense, right? I've never done this before, so if I fail miserably, don't be surprised. I'm going to move this camera for a better angle. This looks pretty good. You can see the box, you can see the rings, and then now we're going to see whether or not I can do this. For this progression, I can already tell this is going to go poorly. We're going to start here, lower down into the shoulder stand, get a hollow, and a partial false grip. Straighten the arms out. Oh shit. Yeah, those are just going to be negatives. That is extremely difficult. But I can do the negatives. Nice and slow. And one more. I know that's only 4, but that is a lot harder than I thought it would be. And I didn't think it would be easy. I'll probably turn my box on the side for the second set to make it easier. And I totally forgot to do my back lever. So we're going to do that now. Alright? I'm going to start from the top of a pull-up and just roll back nice and easy. And then lower down. When you get stronger, you can pull right back out. That's it for set 1, rest time. Alright, it's been a minute, and we're going to do the embedded XRL sit. If I were less screwed up in the elbows right now, I would go ahead and do a muscle up into the support and then lift into the L. As it is, I'm just going to go to support and lift into the L. And although I like doing the sort of foot hop cross pull up, because for me that's pretty easy and it feels good. So that's going to be my entry here. Got a 20-second rest. This is going to go a little too long because I need to move my box for the Koreans for my little setup here. I think this is pretty clever. I don't know what you guys think, but my big issue with the Koreans is that I don't know what I'm doing. I have no practice with them at all. So I figured what smarter way to get used to it than to give myself a little bit of a self spot. And you'll probably notice I have socks on. Now you definitely notice. And it's so that I don't get splinters when I go up and down this wood. The way that this is going to happen is I'm going to use this stool to get my hand grip, because I'm definitely not buff enough to just curl my way up. And then I will do my Korean dips. Remember, these are supposed to be in a 3-second descent, 1 second hold at the top, 3-second ascent tempo. So try and keep that. I believe that part of the trick to doing these is having a very strong arch through the entire movement. But it also requires a pretty good amount of strength to keep your body off of this bar. So you can do it with a reverse grip like this, or with an overhand. They're both right. The reverse grip is a bit harder, and that's where you would start going down into a body weight curl. So I'm going to do this at least for my first set, because I just don't know how this is going to be. Alright, third exercise of the first round. Like I said, the second hardest, well, not the second hardest, but the second easiest variation here is going to be to start from a dead hang and to just pull up into a front lever, which is exactly what I am going to do here. I am going to be hanging, pull nice and easy, and then come out. Maybe see how long I can hold the straddle. Back to the tuck. Alright. You might be treated to a pretty spectacular crash here. I have no idea. Should probably use chalk. My one moment of sanity. If I don't crash, I apologize. I know there's a lot of people who get a big kick out of that. Alright, so I will not be doing these in full leg because that's for real men only. I'm just going to do negatives. Maybe I will do negatives in full leg, I don't know. Alright. We do 3 on one side and then 3 on the other. That is definitely as difficult as it looks. I'm also not used to doing them on this side. I don't want to kick on this side. Okay. I'm going even know what I'm doing on this side. Alright, stall bars from now on. Whew. As ugly as that was still tough. So I'm not sure what I'll do for rounds 2 and 3. Probably, I don't know, whatever the hardest thing is I can come up with that I can actually do. But I hope that helped you guys to visualize a little bit of what we're doing on this workout, and just a very minimal warm-up. And you saw I only did one set of warm-up if you watch the warm-up video for this workout, but I would suggest that you do 2 or 3. I already did a warm-up previously, so I didn't need anything but a little bit of priming. Alright. Alright, here we go, round 2. Embedded back lever. Start up here, roll back, nice and easy. Come out of it. And take a good 10 seconds. So, as you'll notice, my body angle is not as severe as it was. That, in theory, is going to make this doable for a full range of motion. We will now find out whether or not that is actually true. Because I'm still 220 pounds. Good Lord! Maybe one more. Maybe partial. Yeah. Man, that was brutal. Remember, the most important thing here is locked elbows and rings turned out. Whew. All right. Didn't want to waste the time on the video by repositioning. So here we go. This time I'm going to try the hands back grip. The last time was not too bad. So round 2 we go harder. Maybe. Might just fall.